Hello and good evening, everyone. Good evening. Sorry for the delay. Yes, now I'm here. Let's start the class, right? So today again we are doing the part 2 of the FA1 marathon that we have done already on the Monday, right? As promised, today is 30th July, and I'm back with your complete the portions that we had. We'll discuss that. Chapters in hand we have relation and function, inverse trigonometric functions, and we still did not do 3, 4, 5 markers of continuity and differentiability. We'll do that as well. Okay, so clear what we're going to do today. We'll do relation and function, and the question that was left for continuity and differentiability. All right, so let's see whether I am audible, visible, all good. Let's check once. So if all is good, then we can start. Yes. So Yashwant is saying, sir, 6:30, please, I have a class. Sorry, Yashwant, I saw your message right now. Okay, we are starting the class right away. We can always join, okay, and watch the missed sessions later, right? Okay. I have believed in on this institution, Diksha Karnataka, for my class 12 boards. Purti is saying, my target is 99%, thinking that these cities will never leave us till the end of the academic session. Thank you, Spurti, for your belief, for your faith. Okay, we'll try to do our best for your preparation. Hi, Rakshita, how are you? Okay, guys. So I think first of all, let me know whether I'm clearly audible and visible. Okay, I'll just check. So visibility is there. Yeah. So audio is also all clear. All clear. Yes, yes, yes. So I hope all of you got the notes of the previous session. Okay. I hope you all know how to get the notes as well, right? So for all the sessions that is going on, you'll have the notes in WhatsApp channel as well, right? So WhatsApp channel link you'll find in the description of this video. Go and check it out. Join the WhatsApp channel to get all the notes of all the classes that have been going on for your FA1 marathons. Okay, whether it is physics, math, bio, whatever it is, all will be given over there. Great. Hi, Samapti. Hello, how are you? Great. So the PDF part is clear, right? And but for more, basically personalized learning, you can also refer our AIO page. So I'll tell you about that right now in a while. Let's start the session. I think for now, all of you are clear with what we have today in our agenda. Chapters are here. Relation and function ITF, very small chapters. So I'm going to start with continuity and differentiability itself, because we have done those questions last class. And in today's session, even though I have done MCQs, I think close to 21 questions I did in the previous class, 21 problems of MCQs I've done in the previous class. Today also I have brought, I think we'll see how many questions we have. I have your chapter planner, so I'll show you. We'll start with the MCQs of this, shall we? Let's start, sir. Okay, so acha, what sessions we have already done, right? So for second PUC student, we have already finished these three, right? Means maths part 1 has gone, physics part 1 and bio part has gone. This is the second part of maths. You again will have bio and physics part 2 coming in this week, tomorrow and day after, right? These are all live classes, and this is the recorded versions, the one shot we have given for first PUC student as well. Okay, so this all sessions, this session has been gone. Please check out for first PUC. If you know anybody who's your friend or junior, refer them. Certainly this will help them prepare very good for their FA1, right? So this is already done, sir. This was done on the Monday, 27th July. So please go and check the playlist. All of them is updated and is available on our channel, Diksha Karnataka. Great. Now, as I mentioned, let's start with the questions of the chapter continuity and differentiability only. Okay, so let's start. Let us start. Acha, this was the information I was talking about. This is regarding your AIO page. This is something that I have informed you all about it. Very, very important. Something amazing that Vedantu has done for all of you. Okay, usually this platform is available for people who are a part of a paid class or paid batch, but this is given for all of you for completely free, no charge at all, right? How can you get access to this particular batch? Same, whatever we are teaching on YouTube, we provide you in a classroom learning experience with this next generation a learning platform. So you have to simply click on any of the description of the video. Okay, when you go in the description section, let me show you how it works. So when you check this out over here, let's say this is the one of the sessions, right, that we have planned on our channel. If you go and click on the video's description, you'll find join the free second PUC course. Join the free second PUC course of 2027. Whatever link is there, click on that link. This page will open for you. This page will open for you. Okay, in this the title will be ACE KCET 2027, the prime course. Okay, simply scroll and click on buy now. When you click on buy now, yeah, you can see that price is simply kept as 0. When you click on buy now, you'll be asked to create a login credentials, because to access this classroom platform you have to have login ID, right? So for that you have to enter a number which is valid, and you'll get a OTP, or you might you can create a password or whatever it is. So simply create a login credential, and after that you can start accessing the learning platform with your proper classroom schedule, notes, all of that, and doubt clarification, all will be done in the learning platform itself. It's very, very unique and provided for all of you for completely no charge, free of cost. Okay, clear? Let's start the class now. So I have today brought 9 1 markers, 3 markers. I have brought 13, so 4 questions over here. Then we have 10 to 99 subjective questions basically. So the 10 questions are 3, 4 and 5 markers. Let's check all of them one by one. Excited? Happy? And I remember few of you were asking me about application of derivative. So if you are somebody who is still inclined for that, I would like to know that in the comment section and in the live chat, and based upon that I'll revise that at the last. Okay, so as per the plan that I have not planned to revise AOD today, but if you are somebody who really wants to do that, I can give you a brief understanding of how it works, what are the concepts, and how can you solve the questions. So let me know. I'll do that at the last, but I need to see your comments for that, then only I'll do that. Starting now. The greatest integer function defined by fx equals to gif of x, basically y equal to gif of x between 0 and 3 is not differentiable at what points? We know that this is not differentiable at integral values. For x equals to integers, x equals to integers, what happens? The function is non-differentiable because it is discontinuous. Okay, so between 0 and 3, what are the integers? So we have 1, sir, and 2. Do we have any more integers? Of course not. My answer is option C. The number of integers between 0 and 3 is only 2, which is 1 and 2. My answer will be non-differentiable at the point 1 and 2. Clear, right? First one is very simple, clear. Moving on. Question number 2. Y equal to a sin x plus b cos x is there. We're looking for second derivative. I have taught you this. Okay, this question I have taken in the last class also. D square y upon dx square, if you have that form, is always in this way. Okay, so if I want to find this value, it goes over here, it becomes minus y. My answer is always what? I'll solve it for you, don't worry. Differentiate, you'll get a dy by dx. You'll have over here a cos x, and this minus b sin x. Second derivative, try now. Second derivative will become minus a sin x, because derivative of cos is minus sin. This will become what? Sin derivative is cos x. Take minus sin common, you'll have over here simply a sin x and b cos x. How much is that? Y. So minus y. Second derivative is coming as minus y. You can check. Option is B. I hope it is clear. Clear? Okay. Any doubts you have regarding any question, please let me know. I'll review that problem. I'll help you with that. Okay. Same problem exactly. See, this is a sin x, b cos x. In this question, they have given a constant over here. The relation will change? Of course not, sir. This is something you have to remember always. Okay. Check. Same thing is present over here. This should be equal to what? Option A, which is 0. Second derivative plus the function itself in the form of a sin x, b cos x, or a cos x, b sin x is always. This is what? This is a, let's say, a cos x and b sin x. This is the form, right? Where a value is 5 and b value is minus 3. We know that second derivative plus the function y is equals to 0. Always. Great. I hope no doubt so far. Yes. Okay, this one. Assertion and reason questions. This type of problems are very favorites of your school, your board, your colleges, because usually student gets stuck in these. okay, while analyzing these problems. So let's crack them. Let's understand this easily. Assertion says a function fx equals to gif of x is what? Is the gif, okay, the greatest integer function which is less than 1, discontinuous at 1. This is correct. Any integral value, the gif of x, greatest integer function is discontinuous. The statement is true. The greatest integer function is discontinuous at all integral points. Correct. So both of them are true. A is true and R is true. Option D is correct. A is true and R is true. So if you had a statement, if it was like this, A is true, R is true, and R explains statement 1 or assertion, then that would be the option. R is not only true, but R actually explains the assertion in this particular two statements given to you. Moving on. Question number 5. Hi Akash, how are you? Assertion is fx equals to mod of x minus 3 is continuous at x equals to 3. Of course it is. The graph of the function is this. This is the graph of the function. Continuous? Yes, it is continuous. So assertion is true. How come continuous, sir? Because if there is no break in the function, right, in the graph there is no break, the function is clearly continuous. What about differentiable? Non-differentiable. The function is non-differentiable over here. How come? Because of the sharp edge or corner present at the point x equal to 3. So differentiable, not possible. So A is true, R is false. Assertion true, reason false. Reason is false. So A is true, R is false. Please be careful. Sometime I have seen this mistake at multiple occasions with students, that they will understand what they are writing. Okay, in rough they will write in the working that it is continuous and non-differentiable, but option they will pick wrong. So please read the option clearly and choose the right statement, right option. Okay, you might find this silly, but I have seen this kind of a mistake. Okay, that's why they are called silly mistakes. Left hand derivative of the function mod of x minus 1 at the value x equals to 1. Okay, yes. So yes, sorry, I did not give you time only to solve this today. Let's give you time right now, guys. Come on. Question number 6. Solve it now. Question number 6. Left hand derivative of fx equals to x minus 1 at x equals to 1 is what? Let's try. So I'll give you one hint. Just define the function. Okay. For all positive value, for all value more than 1, the function will be what? X minus. For all value less than 1, the function will be 1 minus x. So all value of x which is less than 1, like 0, minus 1, whatever it is, the graph will become, of the function will be 1 minus x. What are they asking us? Left hand derivative. So find the derivative over here for the same constraints. Come on, try this and we'll get the answer directly. No, Yashwant, it is not only MCQs. I think you missed it. So what I have planned for you guys today in this chapter, so I have done the 2 markers and 1 marker in the previous class, right? There was 2 live sessions. This is the second one. This is the part 2. I've done the 2 marker and 21 questions in the part 1. For this chapter, in the part 1 live of FA1 math, I have discussed 21 MCQs plus I think around 10 2 markers. I've discussed that already. This is starting from another 9 MCQs or 1 marker, then the other 10 3, 4, 5 markers. Clear? So likewise we have for each chapter. Yeah. Now let's get back to this question. Answer, everyone. This is not, my point is not just MCQ session. We have subjective also. Yes. You're welcome, Yashwant. So please check out both the sessions, download the notes of both the sessions. They're both equally important, okay, for your syllabus and for your FA1. Great. So anybody answer? Nobody has given the answer for this question. Why? Differentiate. For this part, x minus 1 derivative is what? 1. For 1 will be 0. X is 1 and 1 is 0. So the answer is simply 1. What about this part? This will be 0. This will be minus 1. Derivative of minus x is minus 1. Now I'm looking for left hand derivative. What it means? It means approaching 1 from the left hand side, which is less than 0. This is my answer. This is representing your left hand derivative. This is your right hand derivative. Answer is minus 1. Answer is minus 1. That is why actually, if you check over here, your LHD is not equal to RHD. Your left hand derivative is minus 1 and right hand derivative is 1. They are not equal, and for that reason only we call the function to be non-differentiable at the point 1. Got it? Question number 7. Now this is a much better question. Much better question. Number of points in the real number R in which the function is non-differentiable. This is a very good question. Let's see how many of you get it. Let's see how many of you can solve it. Come on, question number 7. I would love to see all of you answer it correctly. Yeah, but not from the help of any AI tool, please. From your own learning, from your own concepts. So, you should start from something called as critical point. Critical points. So we have two critical points over here. From this one we get 0, and from here we get minus 1. What's the meaning of critical point, sir? Critical point is the point from where the function changes its behavior. From that point the function will change its behavior. Look at mod of x. For any value after 0 means positive value, 0.1, 0.2, the mod will be positive, right? But any value before 0 will be minus. So basically what is happening over here, the 0 is the critical point where the mod of x changes its property. If you want to check here please. Mod of x is like this. Before it is decreasing and after it is increasing. So mod of x is changing the nature over here, negative and positive. Okay, this is for mod of x. Same for mod of x plus 1, which will be something like this. Critical point is minus 1. Again, you can see the nature is changing around minus 1. That's why it is called as critical point. The nature is or the behavior of the function is changing. Okay, sir. Now, but I need to draw the combined effect of both the function. Correct. Let's take 0 here, minus 1 here. Now think about it. After 0, I'll repeat again. Check. So if I write the function fx over here, after 0, x is more than 0. What happens to both the modulus? They are both positive. Put a value after 0 in this. We put 1. So 1 and 1 here, they are both positive. The function will actually open like this, x plus 1. How much is that? 2x plus 1. If you are finding this difficult, please do not give up. I'll make it easy right now. Okay. So if x is more than 0 beta, what will happen over here? This will become plus x, this will become plus x plus 1. 2x plus 1. This is the graph. 2x plus 1 is a linear function that goes like this. Sorry. Goes like this. Correct, na? Because when you take x as 0, it will become 1. This point is 1. What about when x is more than minus 1 but less than 0? More than minus 1 but less than 0. If it is less than 0, it will become what? This will become negative. This will become still positive. How come? If you think of a number which is more than minus 1 and less than 0, think minus 0.5. Put here. Minus 0.5 will give me minus x over here. I hope you all understand this. Why I am writing here for x less than 0, this is minus x. Because if you take x value as minus 0.5, let's try, it will become what? Mod of minus 0.5. All this. From as per this part, it will become minus of minus 0.5. How much is that? 0.5. And what about this? 0.5. So modulus actually works like this. It does not, because we have remember that mod becomes always positive. How it is positive? For negative values, this becomes positive by making it a minus sign. This is minus over here. It makes plus 0.5. It means for less than value of 0, this mod is always negative. It becomes minus x. But if you take any value after after minus 1, this will be positive. If you add them, check x and x cancels, the value is simply 1. The value is simply 1. Clear? Okay. And the last one is of course going to be x less than minus 1 and will become 1 minus 2x. Same way. Mod of x plus 1. This will be minus x. This will be what? Minus x minus 1. Right? Minus x minus 1. Will be both negative, right? So it will become minus 2x minus 1. Correct now? Yeah, when you put minus 1, it will become plus 2. Yeah, correct. This is the graph. You can see over here we have two sharp corners. We have two sharp corners and answer is 0 and 1. So answer is 2. So basically, if you have this question in the exam, okay, where you have mod of x plus mod of x minus 2 or mod of x minus mod of x, plus 2, whatever it is, or let's say plus 5, whatever it is given. Depending upon number of critical points, you can write those many non-differentiable point will be there. Non-differentiable point will be equal to number of critical point. This is the short method. Remember like this. But this is for somebody who is, actually preparing for any competitive examination, whether it is KCET, Comet K, JEE, whatever it is. Then this concept is very important to know how to draw the graphs. This is something extra I've given. I could have just simply given you this answer and you would be very happy. I know that. But this is how you draw the graphs actually. Is it okay? So answer is 2. Answer is 2. There are 2 points where it is non-differentiable. All of you are aligned? Any problem? Any doubt in the method of drawing the graphs? Any doubt in the method of drawing the graphs? Okay. In this one, value of mod of x minus 2 at x equals to 1. See, so what we learned there, this will be helpful over here. And this question is from where? From your question bank. So relevant. Yes, 2 is right. Okay. So at x equals to 1, look, which of them are positive? This is positive, sir. It will remain x. It will become what, sir? Minus. Correct, na? This will become negative because at 1, it will be 1 minus 2, which is a negative value. So to make it positive, it will open with a minus sign. This is the outside minus sign. To make this positive, I have to open the modulus with a minus sign. Here, I get x plus 2, right? Yeah, it will become minus only, my bad. Because this minus and minus becomes positive, it will be simply x minus 2. We get the answer as 2x minus 2. This is my function. I want to differentiate this with dx. Answer for this is 2. Answer is Akash, previous one also is 2, this one also is 2. Anybody has doubt in what I have done over here? Anyone has doubt about this? Can I move on? So you have the question sequence. If you think anything is difficult, ask me. Differentiate this. This is the question of, guys, parametric form. This is the question based upon the concept parametric form of derivative. Okay. So you have to differentiate it like this: dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. Differentiate. Y is given as a sine square theta. Let's find dy by d theta first. We'll get a, 2 will come in front from the polynomial condition, 2 sine theta, the derivative of sine square. It will work as x square. The derivative of sine square is 2 sine. What's the derivative of this? 2x. Same way we are doing it over here. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of sine square is 2 sine theta. Is it over? Same rule. Sine theta becomes cos theta. Sine becomes derivative as cos theta. Moving on. Dx by d theta. What is x given as? A cos square. Again we have a 2 cos theta, and derivative of cos, that's minus sine theta. Check here, use the ratio dy by dx. We'll have 2a2 sine theta cos theta, and over here minus a2 cos theta and sine theta. A and a cancel, 2 cancel, sine cos. My answer is coming as minus 1. Answer is coming as minus 1. Correct, Akash and Abhilash. This is the end of your MCQs or 1 markers. And all of these are very relevant for your exam. It's not like, they are very extreme or useless. Not like that. This is the question of logarithmic differentiation. How do you solve it? Function is given, we want to find differentiation, take y. Y equal to, what is this? Root is there. We know root is means power of 1 by 2. Right? Root x is, sir, x power 1 by 2. So let's write that form. Get here x minus 3 x square plus 4 upon 3x square plus 4x plus 5, and power is 1 by 2. Power is 1 by 2. Differentiate, sorry. Since you have, whenever you find the form of function f to g, function f into g, or function f by g, whenever you see this 3 form, your job is to do what? If it is given like this, take log. Log y will be equal to log of f to g, and g will become coefficient. That's the only property. So log of y, and this power will come in front as the coefficient, log of x minus 3 x square plus 4 3x square plus 4x plus 5 plus 5. Differentiate now. I'm going to use the differentiation. You get here 1 by y, derivative of log y is 1 by y. But you have to differentiate y also. It becomes dy by dx over here. 1 by 2 is a constant, keep it as it is. Now log is taken with some properties, right? So log of a into b upon c. What is it? Log of a into b upon c is what? Log a plus log b minus log c. Minus log c. Right? So apply that. Log of x minus 3 plus log of x square plus 4 minus log of 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Now last step is derivative. Do from here. We'll have, I'll move this y on this side only. I'll get dy by dx 1 by 2 into y is there. Y will be same. You have to write the same result over here. And this differentiate, you'll have 1 upon x minus 3 for derivative of log. Derivative of log is x minus 3. Now differentiate x minus 3, answer will be 1. So I've written here 1. Continue from here. Plus derivative of x square plus log will be x square plus 4 in the denominator. Now differentiate x square plus 4, that will become 2x for x square, and 4 will be 0. So 2x. The minus sign, so put a minus sign. Differentiate log, you will get here 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Now differentiate the quadratic, you will have here 6x plus 4. And that's your answer. This itself is your answer. Okay, moving on. I'm trying to explain in the easiest way possible, so that you should not have to spend more time revising the same thing. Okay. As I mentioned, whenever you have products, same concept. You're going to take what? Log over here, log y, and this will become what? You'll have log of cos x plus log cos 2x plus log cos 3x. Differentiate, guys. You'll have 1 by y dy by dx over here. 1 by cos x, derivative of cos, that's minus sin x. Over here, again minus sign will come. We'll have cos 2x, derivative of cos 2x will be what? Sin 2x, derivative of 2x is 2. Cos is minus sign, so I've taken here minus already. Same, last will be minus 3 sin 3x upon cos 3x. Final answer. Move y over here. Take minus sign common from all the terms. Have over here sin by cos. That's tan x over here plus 2 tan x, tan 2x, sorry. And over here plus 3 tan 3x. Done? Clear? Yes. This is done, right? Okay. Wait. So first one I explained over there. This we can do faster. Now this one, this is a question of application of inverse trigonometric identities. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, this is going to be the application of trigonometric identities, not inverse. So we have over here, sir, 1 plus sin x. So I would request you all to remember this formula. This is always, sir, if you have root now, this is always cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 plus. That's the formula. Remember this. Okay. I'll show you how to get it anyway. If this is minus, then this will be minus over here. That's the formula. But how do we get it? I'll show you. 1 plus sin x actually is nothing but, sir, I'll write 1 as cos square of x by 2 plus sin square of x by 2. Why, sir? Cos square plus sin square? Identity is there. Cos square plus sin square is 1. So why x by 2? You will see. Right now, formula for sin x, that is, sir, 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. That's why. Because here the angles are x by 2 and x by 2. Now this makes a whole square. What I get? Cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2, the whole square. 1 plus sin x we have. We take root. Root will cancel the square. We'll get the answer cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Check carefully. You have minus sign over here. This becomes minus. This is minus. This becomes minus. Also minus. I wrote that. So please remember this formula. It will help you. It will help you. Okay. Pi minus x by 2. Is it? We'll check. Okay, then answer will be minus 1 by 2. Is the answer minus 1 by 2, Abhilash? In that case, please check. It will be minus x by 2, minus 1 by 2 in that case. So you'll have the answer as y equal to cot inverse of, check carefully. So this, and adding the minus sign over here, you'll have cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2, and we have cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Okay, this sin and sin cancels, we have 2 cos. Okay, so we have cot inverse of 2 cos x by 2. What about denominator? You do the same thing, you're going to get what? If you subtract over, it will become cos cancelled. You'll have over here minus 2 sin x by 2. Minus 2 sin x by 2. That cancels, which gives me cot inverse of minus cot x by 2. That becomes what? Y equals to pi minus x by 2. You want to find derivative, so answer becomes minus 1 by, check. Correct. Good job, Abhilash. Akash, please check, it is coming as 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2? Because cot inverse of minus x is what? Pi minus cot inverse of x, right? Am I wrong? Akash, can you please check again, bacha? If I made any mistake, let me know, okay? Let's clarify on that. Let's work on that. This is the example of implicit function derivative, differentiated. This is again 3 marker, by the way. So you're going to take this, whenever you have implicit function, no, differentiate in the equation only. So x derivative is what? 1. And derivative is what? Cos xy. Now differentiate the xy as chain rule. X will be 1, y as it is. X as it is, y is dy by dx. This is again the y outside will be minus dy by dx equal to 0. This is this y derivatives. And everyone, AIO page link has been given in the chat, so you can refer. You can simply log in from there only. Okay, you can all use that link to access all the notes and all the lectures. I already shown you know how to access it. So the link is over here given to all of you. Now let's simplify this. You'll have 1 plus y cos of xy. You have plus x dy by dx cos of xy minus dy by dx. These are your 3 markers, by the way. Okay, you can see this is common right here, so we can write this as it is, y cos xy, and we have over here, if I take minus sign common, I'll get, this will become positive, so this will become 1. I've taken this minus sign common, it will become 1, and this will be what? Minus x cos xy. I hope it is clear. I've taken minus sign also common, right? Now let's move this part on this side. You'll have 1 plus y cos xy equals to, this will become positive now, dy by dx, 1 minus x cos xy. I will move this bracket over here. We have our final answer now. Derivative is coming as 1 plus y cos xy upon 1 minus x cos xy. That's your final answer. That's your final answer. Yes, information, please ask. What is the doubt? Please go ahead. Rudra, ask your doubt. Okay. Anybody else has a doubt? So we have done 3 markers now. I have taken 4 different type of questions, solve them. Let's move on to 4 markers. Anyone has doubt in 3 markers or MCQs or 1 marker that we have done so far? Anyone that has doubt in that? Apart from Rudra, Rudra, you please ask. Okay. 4 markers. Find all the points of discontinuity of the function f where f is defined using these branches. Okay, how to solve it? So we have two critical points over here, as you can see. Over here, this is -3 and 3. They are two critical points. Means we have to check the limits for the continuity basically at two different points. At two different points. I think all of you agree. Let's go over here. For x equals to -3, let's find that. If I find LHL, because for continuity you know that, right? Continuity is, condition is LHL equals to RHL equals to f of the point A. That's the definition of continuity. LHL equals to RHL equals to function at the point A. If you write LHL over here, limit of the function fx when x tends to -3 from the left hand side, so minus. Check over here. If you continue, you'll have limit x tends to -3. What is the function on the left hand side? For -3, left hand side function is mod of x plus 3. For the left hand side of -3, the function is mod of x plus 3. Put that value over here. Minus of mod 3 plus 3. Value is coming as 6. This is the value for LHL, left hand limit. Let's find now RHL. Exact same approach. Limit of fx when x tends to -3 from the right hand side. So I've written here plus, which implies limit of fx is what? If you go on the right of fx, means after fx, the value is -2x. Write the function -2x when x tends to what? Again -3. Continue. You'll get over here -2 into -3. That value is also coming as 6. Your RHL value is also 6 and they're equal. Is it done yet? No. We have to find the f of -3 also. F of -3. Check the inequality. Equality is over here. Less than equal to is here. So I have to use this function. Use that. Mod of -3 plus 3. That comes as 6 again. It means your LHL equals to RHL equals to f of -3. This is the case for, which means continuous at x equals to -3. I'm looking for point of discontinuity. First one is continuous. Next one will be what? X equals to the point 3. X equals to the point 3. Let's check for this point. Same way, limit. We are finding, let's say, LHL right now. The limit of the function fx when x tends to 3 from the left hand side. From left of 3, which is less than 3, this is the function. We'll have limit of x tends to 3. When the function is -2x, this becomes what? -6. Let's try for RHL now. This is your left hand limit, by the way. Let's try now RHL. Limit of the function fx when x tends to 3 from right hand side. It becomes limit of function on the right hand side, which is going to be what? 6x plus 2. 6x plus 2. So right here, 6x plus 2 when x tends to what? 3. Right? This value is coming as, your RHL is coming as 18, right? Oh my god. Coming as 18 plus 2, that is 20 actually. And this is meaning that your LHL is not equal to the RHL. So x equals to 3 is our only point of discontinuity. Only point of discontinuity. Please check. And Rudra, you did not ask your doubt. Rudra, you did not ask your doubt. What was your doubt? Everyone is clear with this. And yes, steps are important. This is a 4 marker. So yes, sir, there is no 4 marker in the FA, but it can be asked in 5 marker also, no? Right? This can be asked in 5 marker also. Then what are you going to do? Right? There is no 4 marker, but question can be reframed. The question on the concept of continuity can be reframed. I cannot, let you go unprepared for that. Okay? I can be, just put 2 part, asking 3 marker. Then what are you going to do? Let's prepare even this concept as well. But I don't want to, confuse you saying that it is just a 3 marker or 5 marker. Usually for boards, it is 4 marker. Okay? As per your previous year questions as well as question bank. I hope everybody is clear with the previous question. I brought another question of the same category for continuity. Continuity means LHL equals to RHL equals to F at, in this case, pi by 2. F at pi by 2. To verify whether it is already given it is continuous. Given it is continuous. So we'll simply find f of pi by 2, which is how much? Equal to c. And we'll find, let's say, we'll find LHL, okay? We'll find LHL for the given function. We'll find the LHL. You don't have to find both, right? Because you have to check for continuity and find the value of k. That's it. Already given as correct. Akash, your answer is right. K is 6. It's a PYQ, by the way. That's why he is able to answer that. How do you find it? Limit x tends to pi by 2. From left hand side, we'll have k cos x upon pi minus 2x. We convert the limit back. We get limit h tends to 0. I'm taking x as a minus h. X as a minus h. Okay. Sorry, not a. Pi by 2, no? Pi by 2 minus h. So if x was pi by 2, h will be what? 0. So h tends to 0. K as it is. Cos of pi by 2 minus h I'll have. And denominator will be what? Pi minus 2 times of pi by 2 minus h. This is the property of left hand limit, by the way. You have learnt in limits. No problem over there. Let's continue. Limit h tends to 0. The constant k as it is. Cos 90 minus h is what? Sin h. Yes, sin h. Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, so sin h. Now over here we'll have something. No. Check here. So I'll get what? Pi will cancel, right? 2 and 2 will cancel. So we'll have over here minus pi and plus 2h. Correct? Expand the bracket, we'll get minus pi and 2h. So pi and pi cancels. And let's look at the steps over here. I'm getting this LHL basically as limit k sin h upon 2h. I've taken the constant again separately. H tends to 0. So sin, the constant is k by 2, and sin h by h, when limit, this value is equal to what? 1. My LHL is coming as k by 2. For fx to be continuous at x equals to pi by 2, I should have LHL equals to f of pi by 2, which means k by 2 equals to 3. That implies k equals to 6. And yes, steps are important. It is board style question solving, right? Steps are important. Great. So if anybody has doubt in any question, please go ahead, ask me. I'll go back and solve it again. Now we have 3-4 questions more on 5 markers. Then this chapter will be over. Hi Sahana, how are you? Little late today. I was also late. I also started 10 minutes late today. Rudra, I'm still waiting for your doubt. You had said I have a doubt, sir. Please. This is a question, very common problem of board when it comes for 5-marker category. Always on the second derivative. Okay. So function is given. I want to make an equation in the result of in terms of what? Second derivative. Let's try that. We'll do what? Find dy by dx. That comes as, if you differentiate, 3 times 2 e power 2x. Because when you differentiate e power 2x, it remains as it is. Differentiate 2x, it becomes 2 plus 2 times of 3 e power 3x. So we get here 6 e power 2x plus 6 e power 3x. That's my derivative number 1. Find second derivative now. Exact same approach. It will become 12 e power 2x plus 18 e power 3x. We have our y dy by dx and d square y by dx square. Now let's do one thing. Take LHS. What is LHS given as? D square y upon dx square minus 5 dy by dx plus 6y. Let's start writing this same thing. This is 12 e power 2x plus 18 e power 3x. That's the first part. That's the first part. Next is what? Minus 5 times of this. You multiply that. You multiply this part, you're going to get 30 e power 2x minus 30 e power 3x. Because you're multiplying 5, right? This also is 6, this also is 6. So 30 and 30 both. 6 into first part. So we'll do plus 6 into this. So 18 e power 2x plus 12 e power 3x. 12 e power 3x. Check. 12 e power 2x, 18 e power 2x. This is 30 e power 2x. They are cancelled. 18 e power 3x, 12 e power 3x. That is 30 e power 3x plus 0. Answer is 0, which is nothing but your RHS. Proved, right? Oh, sorry, Sahana, did not know that. Correct, Akash. Let's continue now. You can watch we have done 15 questions already, but you can watch it, later, or download the notes and still access from there. 17th question now. Why go to sine inverse of x is there? You're looking to prove the similar type of question. This is simple though. Start with the same approach. Y equal to sine inverse of x is there, sir. So differentiate. dy by dx is equals to derivative of sine inverse. That's the derivative of sine inverse. Okay, sir, makes sense. Differentiate again. Sorry, let's take whole square first. To get rid of the root, we'll take here whole square. This will become what? 1 upon 1 minus x square. Cross multiply now. You get 1 minus x square dy by dx the whole square equals to 1. What I've done? I've taken over here squaring both sides. This is square root. So basically it's an simplification. Let's continue. So I get over here. Now we'll differentiate. When you differentiate this, you'll have, I need more space actually. When you differentiate this, you're going to have what? For this first part, minus 2x. This whole square remains as it is. This is as it is. I have differentiated this part. This is as it is. Next. Chain rule, sorry, we are doing product rule. We'll keep that as it is. Differentiate that part. This part over here. We'll have over here 2 dy by dx. That's the first thing as it is. 2 dy by dx. And then differentiate dy by dx again. That is the second derivative. D square y upon dx square equal to derivative of the constant 1, that is 0. I hope nobody has doubt so far. Please cross check. If you have any steps that you want me to clarify, ask again. You can see over here I have presence of dy and dy by dx. This 2 also, which is extra. So I can do one thing. I can take 2 dy by dx common. I'll have over here as minus x dy by dx. Over here 1 minus x square. This is cancelled, right? Taken out. Correct. What I've done, simply taken 2 dy by dx common. This is what we get from here first term, and this is the second term. Now what we are getting, 2 factors multiplying it to 0, means dy by dx into this second bracket is equal to 0. This over here, bacha, is a non-zero value. Derivative of this will be not 0. Check here. 1 upon 1 minus x square can be never 0. If you put x as 1, it will become 1 by 0, which is undefined. But 1 upon root of 1 minus x square will be never 0. Never, this is never equal to 0. This is a non-zero value. Multiply with something to get 0. It means this part has to be equal to 0. From here you can continue. You'll get what? We write this part first. D square y upon, then this part minus x. This will be equal to 0. Because we have 2 factors over here, this big bracket and this dy by dx. This is a non-zero value. Then for the product to be equal to 0, this has to be 0. So we get this answer. This is our result we are looking for. Please check. Anyone has doubt? Sir, this problem is most easiest problem, sir. That's true. Correct. But you know, the questions are relevant. Even though it's easy, the questions are relevant. Now, this one. Let's try this one. Akash, solve this. Let us solve this question. Let us solve this question. Everyone, please try this first. I'll give you a minute. Try this out. Again, same response. You have to prove this part and this part both. To prove it, solve it. Okay, same approach. We'll have over here ey derivative is as it is into dy by dx, and we have kept 1 plus x as it is. Correct? If we keep 1 plus x as it is, differentiate e power y, that's e power y, and differentiation of y is dy by dx. Right hand side is 0. Now, okay, sorry, that's wrong. Then you have to do what? Keep ey as it is and now differentiate x plus 1, that will be 1. Now this is 0. You can take e power y common. Okay, you're going to have dy by dx and x plus 1, yeah, okay, and e power y is as it is 1, correct. Then dy by dx x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, this is never 0, right? Okay, I can do better. Let me erase this. Differentiate e power y as it is, then you'll have dy by dx x plus 1 as it is, then you're going to keep e by y as it is, you'll have x derivative as 1. We'll do one thing, we'll keep dy by dx over here and move this e power minus y divided by, you'll have what is this, 1 plus x. Okay, this value itself is actually 1, sorry. Forgot that. 1 plus x and e power y is what? I've moved this over here by moving this on this. Okay. So first I have moved this part over there and this part as it is. Now 1 plus x e power y is nothing but 1. We can put this value equal to 1. So we'll have derivative as minus e power y upon 1, that's nothing but minus e power y. This is clear, I guess. This is clear. Hi Sridhara. Yeah. If we continue from here, second derivative, differentiate d square y upon dx square is equals to what? Minus e power y as it is, and differentiate this, we'll get dy by dx. This value is how much? Dy by dx. So write that. Dy by dx into dy by dx. The answer becomes dy by dx the whole square is d square y upon dx square. That's your answer. D square y upon dx square. Great, Akash. Super. Good job. This is the good question though, right? Not difficult, but little bit, better than the previous one, which are the very straightforward ones. If anyone has doubt in the previous questions, you can let me know. Question number 18, 17, like that. I'll explain it to you. This is also a very common question. Very common, also PYQ. I need to find what? D square y upon dx square. To do that, I have to find what? Find the value of basically dy by dx, but that is given in the parameters t. So to find what? Dy by dt upon dx by dt. So we have to find both of these individually. Start. This is your last question from this chapter. Dy by dt, let's start. Differentiating y. A is a constant, keep it outside. Sin t will be what? Cos t minus. You'll have t as 1. So 1 into cos t, and then keep t as it is, differentiate cos. You get minus sign. So you get minus t sin t. This is 1, by the way. So you get this and this cancel. Here the value as minus and minus becomes plus. So t sin t. Your dy by dt is coming as at sin t. At sin t. Clear, everyone? Okay. Let's try with Akash. Try this dx by dt. Same approach. A is outside, cos becomes minus sin t plus differentiate t now. You get 1 into sin t as it is, and plus t as it is, differentiate sin. T as it is, differentiate sin will be what? Cos t. Minus and plus sin cos. You have a t cos t. That's dx by dt. That is dx by dt. Correct? I want to find out what? This value over here. Cross check. If you put this value back, get at sin t upon at cos t. So at cancels. This becomes what? Tan t. Value is tan t. You're getting what? Dy by dt, dy by dx is tan t. If you want to differentiate d square y, d square y upon dx square, you're going to get what? Derivative of tan, which is going to be secant square t, and we'll also have dt by dx, because this is in terms of t, but you want to differentiate with variable x, right? Dx by dt we already have, I think. Yeah, over here. Dt by dx will be just opposite of that. Secant square t into reciprocal of that, because dx by dt is this. Dt by dx will be reciprocal of that. So 1 upon AT cos t. Continue. D square y upon dx square, right? If you take this cos up with this sec, it will become sec cube. 1 by cos is secant. So you'll have over here secant cube t upon AT. This is your answer. Secant cube t upon AT. Correct, Akash. dy by dx is tan t. This is the end of the chapter, continuity and differentiability. We'll solve 2 more, which is left as relation and function and ITF. Any doubts you have in any of the questions of continuity and differentiability? Everyone, please download the notes, start referring. See, started from here. First 9 was 1 marker, then we did the remaining 10 as 3, 4 and 5 markers. 2 marker is done in the previous session, part 1 live of FA1 math. Please check out from there as well. Okay. Now the chapter relation and function. So over here we have only 2 concepts which is important for us. Reflexive symmetric wala part, and there is one more onto function wala part. 2 part is there. Okay. Moving on. So this is regarding your, again I'm telling you again AIO page. Okay, this is the platform for your learning for free. There's no charge for that. Okay, this is completely free learning platform similar to what we have for paid batches as well. Just click on the video description, check this link out, you'll get this page. So simply create a login credential, using a number, and you start accessing the course, and you'll get all the notes also over here. We'll give you notes in the PDF format of WhatsApp as well, in the WhatsApp channel also. If you join the WhatsApp channel, don't worry, we're going to provide you notes over there as well. But for more, it's much more extensive, that AIO page. It's called as all-in-one platform, learning platform. Start using it right away. Here you go. 10 questions over here, and then 9, 2, 3, 5 markers. Let us start. Now I want answers from this, all of you. Please answer the question number 1. Please answer the question number. Both the empty relation and inverse relation is what? They are both called as, definition is there, trivial relation. They are both called as trivial relation. First one answer is option C. Question number 2. A relation R in the set defined as 1, 2, 3. R is relation given as 1, 2, 2, 1. It's only symmetric, because for it to be transitive, I should have 1, 1. That is missing. It is not transitive. And we don't have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So not reflexive also. Answer is symmetric and not transitive. Option is B. Okay. Option is B. Akash, please cross check. Number 3. Let R be the relation in set N given by R equals to A, where the relation is defined over here like this. A equals to B minus 2. Means difference of 2 numbers should be 2. So this option is gone. Option A, C, D. And they're saying also B is more than 6. B is more than 6. So I can't take this also, because here B is 6 and this is B as 4. This is the only answer. Option C. Because in this ordered pair, A is 6, B is 8, and B is more than 6. Also B minus 2 is equal to A, because 8 minus 2 is equal to what? 6. So my answer is option C. Answer is option. Question number 4. Solve this one. Let R be the relation in the set 1, 2, 3, 4 given as 2, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3, 3. Choose the correct option. I give you time. Please solve this. This is a fun one. Solve this question. Solve this problem. Everyone, solve this question. 2, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3, 3. Which of the options are correct? Let me know. Question number 4. Any answers? Given on the set 1, 2, 3. For reflexive, I need ARA for all element from the set A. What is set A? Which is there. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 is there. For symmetric, I should have ARB and BRA both. Is there. Also there. What about transitive, sir? There is no objection about it. In this case, we have no objection. Means we can't find a case where you can say AB, BC, AC is not there. Because there is no AB only here. We have no objection. It means it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive all. It means answer is option D. Answer is option D. Please check. 2, 2 is there means it is symmetric also. 1, 1 is there symmetric also. And we don't have any objection on this. We can't create the objection of AB, BC. We can't find that. If you cannot say it is not transitive, it means it must be transitive. Can you say it is not transitive? Not at all. It means it is transitive only. The answer is option D. Fifth one. Let f r to r be defined as x power 4. Then it is what type of function? If it is x power 4, sir, clearly f of minus 1 is 1 and f of plus 1 is also 1. Right? But minus 1 is not equal to 1. This is what? Not 1, 1. And for y equal to x power 4, what is the range? Please check. The range is 0 to infinity. Can you get a negative value in this? Can you get a negative value in this? You can't. Anything you put inside minus x power 4 will become what? Positive. So this is always zero to infinity. So answer is range is not equal to the codomain which is given as all real. Codomain is all real. So answer is neither 1, 1 nor on 2. Neither 1, 1 nor on 2. This is option D. Correct? Question number 6. Let f be defined R to R such that fx is 1 by x. Fx is 1 by x and defined as f from R to R. I would like to wait for your answer for this question. Question number 6. Please tell me your answer first. Let's see. What is your understanding? 1, 1 on 2 bijective or not defined? What is the answer? Anyone? So, if my domain is all real, which means I can take x as 0 also x is the 0, x equal to 0 is a real number, I can take that. That makes it not possible. If you put x as 0, what will happen? This will become undefined, sir. It means domain is not right. Writing domain as all real number, this function is not defined only. The answer is option D. If you had the question like this, f r minus 0 to r minus 0, then it will be what? 1, 1 on 2. Because domain and range cannot be 0. If you write this, then fx equals to 1 by x is what? 1, 1. Bijective. Then this becomes bijective. Answer is not defined. Correct. D is the right option. This is saying if fr2r, fx is given as 3x minus 4, invertible is given invertible means g exists. Since it is invertible means g exists. They are asking us find the value of g. How to find it? Y equal to 3x minus 4 you will write and make x the subject. Take over here y plus 4 equal to 3x, x equals to y by 3 plus 4 by 3, right? Basically y plus 4 by 3 total, y plus 4 by 3. But when we write a function, we write what? Gx or f inverse of x. Don't write f inverse of y or g of, they're asking us what? F inverse of x. So when we do that, we have to replace the y with x and x with y. So we'll get the function as x plus 4 plus 3 because they have set the variable to be x. Take the variable. X is the variable. So answer is what? Option A. So in the same thing, you put the x as y and y as x. Correct. A is the right answer. Everyone. Question number 8. Let f be 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3 is a function. Defined basically, that is, let's say 1, 2, 3 defined as f a to a. If f is 1, 1, then it must be on 2. And if f is on 2, then f must be 1, 1. Please tell me the answer. The right answer for this question. Is this correct or not? Is this correct or not? C is what you're telling. Correct. C is the right answer. Both of the statements are true. How come, sir? Think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Says if I take 1, 1 wala case, 1, 1 wala case, means each of them have to be mapped only one number. Means let's say 2 is mapped to 2 and this is mapped to 3. So if you take 1, 1 wala case, it means none of the numbers are left. So it becomes onto also. If you take onto wala case where you look for all the images mapped to at least 1 in the back, that becomes 1, 1 also. So whenever you have defined on the same set, if it is 1, 1, it will be onto and also vice versa. The option is C. Okay. Understand this? For a function defined on A to A means same set, same finite set if it is defined A to A. And what happens over here? Same set if it is defined. If it is 1, 1, it will be bijective because it is on 2 also. Okay. Question number 9. Let f r to r be defined as fx equals to 3x. Bijective, correct? If f is defined like this, then it will be bijective, true. So this is a linear function. Y equal to 3x is what? Linear function. Try 3x1 equal to 3x2. So x1 equals to x2. In case of 1, 1. So onto what will happen? If you put any real number in x, y will also be a real number. So range is what? All real number. What about codomain? also all real number, so it will be bijective only. Statement number 2, a function f a to b is bijective if function is 1 1 and on 2. They're both true. So statement 1 is true, 2 is true, and 2 is correct explanation also, because the given statement number 1 is 1 1, because for all x belongs to real number, your y also is real number. It means your range is what? Real number, which is equal to what? Codomain in this case. The answer is 1 is true, 2 is true, and 2 is the correct explanation for statement number 1. Question number 10. Question number 10. It's not visible. I'll make it visible. 1 second. There's a set given over here. 8 minus 2, 2 and 4. Mappings are this. Is visible better? Yeah. The function is given as y square equals to 2x. Pick one. Question number 10. Pick one. Now visible, Akash? The first option is f is 1 1 but not onto. F is 1 1 and onto. F is neither 1 1 nor onto, and the last is f is not a function. It's not a function because we have 2 as image of 2 is minus 2 and image of 2 is 2. For the same value in domain, we can't have two images. 1 to 1 is not allowed. The answer is what? Option D, which is f is not a function. For function, we have two understanding or two requirement. All the element must be mapped. That's number one. Second is you cannot have different image for the same element in domain. Yeah. Now we start with 2, 3, 5 markers. The next questions is 2, 3, 5 markers. I wrote this. No, it's please check. I explained it. This is so. If you look at this, the mapping is this picture. Mapping is 2, 8 minus 2, 2 and 4. This map to over here and here as well. That's not possible. One to many. What it means? No function. There's no function like this. Not a function. That's why. Okay. Yes. Question number 11. Question number 11. So the relation R in the set 1, 2, 3 given by R 1, 2, 2, 1 is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Of course. So for reflexive, we should have what? We should have AA. So ARA, which means A comma A, okay, is A comma A does not belong to the relation R. In the relation R, we don't have A comma A, means 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Does not belong to A comma R. It means what? Therefore, relation is not reflexive. Okay. What about transitive, sir? You have 1 comma 2 belongs to the relation R. 2 comma 1 also belongs to the relation R. But 1 comma 1 does not belong to the relation R. 1 comma 2 you have, 2 comma 1 we have, but 1 comma 1 is not there. Does not belong. It means relation is not transitive. Okay. The last one is symmetric. So you check over here, 1 comma 2 belongs to the relation R and 2 comma 1 is also in the relation R. It means it is symmetric. These two are not. That over here relation is symmetric. Question number, okay Akash. Question number 12. Anyone has doubt in the previous questions? Please ask again. Defined as function natural number to natural number means domain is what? Domain of the function is given as natural number. The codomain is also given as natural number, right? Check whether it is 1 1 or onto. For 1 1, what are you going to do? Start with this. F of x1 equals to, that's the method to find 1 1. F of x2, it becomes x1 cube equals to x2 cube. Use the function from here. Take cube root on both sides, you'll get x1 equals to x2. Start from here, and getting here means fx is 1. That's the condition. If this is equal to, this has to be also equal to. So 1. What about onto, sir? Check for onto. Check for onto. Right here, y equals to x cube. We'll get x as cube root of y. Cube root of y. It says any natural number y. Let's take y as any natural number. Example, y as, let's say I take 5. Y as 5. The x value, which is cube root of 5, is not a natural number. It is not a natural number. What it means? It means if I draw the mapping, okay, this is domain of the function, this is the codomain of the function. What will happen? I'll have 5 or many numbers like this, which will have no image. If I write here 1, 1 is mapped to 1. If I write here 2, mapped to 8. Right here 3, 27. But this will be left out. This will be left out. Okay. What is happening over here? It clearly indicates that your range is not equal to the codomain. And what it means? Fx is not onto. Fx is not onto. If you have R to R, if you have the same example defined like R to R, real number to real number, then it becomes onto also. So answer will be bijective. The same question, write like this. Check. If I define the same question, f R to R, fx equals to x cube, then this function will be what? 1 1 plus onto. This difference is a lot. R to R, 1 1 onto both. But n to n, only 1 1, not onto. When in the question, please cross check the domain and codomain also. This is 3 marker, by the way. This is 3 marker. In this case, we have R to R and function is 3x. This is clearly 1 1. Check for 1 1. Check for this. What will happen? F of x1 equals to f of x2. 3x1 equals to 3x2. 3 and 3 cancels. This is equal. This is also equal. Therefore, fx is 1 1. Fx is 1 1. What about onto, sir? For onto, what are you going to do? Check. For onto, you take y equal to 3x. X is equals to y by 3. So y belongs to any real number. If you take any real number for y, real number by 3 will be also a real number. The corresponding value will also be a real number. Means none of the real number will be left unmatched in the mapping. It means my range of the function is all real number, and the codomain is also what? Please check. All real number. It means my range is equal to the codomain, which means what? Fx is onto. Fx is onto. Function is both 1 1 and onto. This also is a 3 marker. Any doubt in this one? Any doubt in this one? No, right? Question number 14. So the relation R in the set Z of integers given by R equals to, okay, this is for equivalence relation. This is also 3 marker, by the way. A minus B is divisible by 2. The relation is what? A minus B is divisible by 2. Okay, let's start. First one, which is what? Reflexive. Okay, reflexive. If I take, you should have the case of ARA, which means the ordered pair is A comma A. So if you take the ordered pair A comma A, it will become what? A minus A, what is that? 0. That is divisible by 2. I can divide 0 by 2. I can divide that. This becomes, therefore, R is reflexive. Second one is of course obvious. Symmetric wala part. Check. For symmetric wala part, you will have ARB, which is A comma B, which implies what? From here you get what? A minus B is divisible by 2. Divisible by 2. It looks B by Z actually. By 2. Correct? Now if you take minus sign common, it will become B minus A. It will also be divisible by 2. Correct now? If you take 2 minus 4, that is how much? Minus 2. You can divide by 2, or take 4 minus 2, also 2, which is divisible by 2. This also is divisible by 2. It means from here I get what relation? B, A is also related to R. It means what? R is symmetric. R is symmetric. Last is the transitive relation. Last is the transitive relation. Yes, this is just last few questions left. Akash, please check. We are already on this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions left. After that, we have trigonometric functions only. Right? I'll finish that as well. Don't worry. Yeah. And I've reminded everyone, please, for the notes and for all the information, join our all-in-one page. Yes, if you're already part of WhatsApp channel, you get notes there as well. But our all-in-one page is a very good learning platform where you can learn without distraction. Okay, so please try to use it. If it is given to you, it is given to you all for free. The link for the AIO page is provided in the live chat. Okay. Okay, Akash, can we do that after 4 or 5 questions, which is left for this chapter? Transitive relation. How do you go about that? We should start with ARB, which means what, sir? A minus B is divisible by 2. We should also have BRA, which means B minus A is divisible by 2. So if you have 2 even numbers, what's the meaning of divisible by 2? It means even numbers. If you have 2 even numbers, A minus B and B minus A, and you add them, try to add them, what are you going to have? Let's say you have 16 and 4. 16 is divisible by 2. 4 is also divisible by 2. Add them. 20. Is it divisible by 2? Yes. If you add them, it becomes what? Still, A minus B plus B minus A is also divisible by 2. Check here. Minus B cancels. Sorry, there's a mistake here. It should be BR, this will be C actually. It should be C. Because, okay, this would be C now. It should be C actually. This would be, sir, C. Because this is a transitive relation now, so we have to use the case of 3 different elements, A, B, C. We will have what? A minus C. A minus C is divisible by 2. From here, what relation comes? You'll have ARC. So in the relation you have ARB, you have BRC, you also have ARC. It means the given relation is transitive. It means R is transitive. It means it is equivalence. If they're all 3 means it is equivalence relation. Okay, clear? This is 3 marker, by the way. This is 3 marker. This is again for your homework, same condition. This and this question is exactly same. Okay, means they can ask the same problem in this way. See, they have the previous one given as divisible by 2. This is means even only. Here they ask you to prove even. Okay, so solve it. You can ask this kind of questions. Okay, similar to question 14. Please solve this one. Yeah, I understand that. Let me complete it. Anyway, last 2-3 questions are left. Okay, we'll do one question, which is this one, and then we have a bijective wala question in this one. Till 19th we have question number, this is question number 19. Then we move on to what? ITF only, right? Just 3 questions. Akash, just 3 questions, nothing else. Prove that the greater integer function is defined from FR to R is a neither 1 nor onto function. Simple, sir. Try. Just find f of, first write f of x as, okay, write f of 1.2. How much is that? 1.2 is again 1. Find f of 1.4. What is this? 1. So 1.2 is equals to f of 1.4, but 1.2 is not equal to 1.4. It means fx is not 1, correct? It's not 1. What about onto then? What about onto? For that, again, same case. Let's try for codomain given in the question. What are given for the codomain in the question? All real number. What is the range of ITF? Sorry, GIF? Range of GIF is always integers. Anything you put, you're going to get only integers. They're not equal. Your range is not equal to the codomain. Therefore, fx is not onto. Fx is not onto. Yes, fx is not onto. Clear? Question number 16 is clear. But this comes for 5 marks. This is a 5 marker, by the way. Okay, proving bijective. No, this is also 3 marker. Sorry. Yeah. When they ask you f inverse also, no? No, this is a 3 marker. They can ask for 5 mark or 3 mark, either of them. Okay, sometimes they can ask for 3 marks also, depending upon their mood. Sometimes, but this is usually a 5 marker question. So we need to define this function for n to n. The domain is given as n, natural number. Codomain is also given as natural number. They're asking us to justify whether it is bijective or not. Check whether bijective or not. Just check. So let's try to find f of 1. Function at 1. 1 is odd or even? It is odd, sir. So I'll take this part wala function. Right? Take here 1 plus 1 by 2. This becomes what? Well, let's try even number. Natural number can be taken as even also. For even we have n by 2. We'll take 2 by 2. This cancels. 2 by 2 is cancelled. It means I am getting f of 1 is equals to f of 2, but 1 is not equal to 2. So fx is not 1. Fx is not 1. What about onto, sir? What about onto? So for onto, we have since 2 branches of the function, we have to do for both the branches individually. Let's do the first part. Y equal to n plus 1 by 2 we have. Let's multiply. We get, because for onto, no, or to find range, always write y as that given function and make the x, or in this case n, as the subject. Multiply. Now move this 1 over here. We get n equals to 2y minus 1. And for this part, y equal to n by 2. So n equals to 2y. Now this is important. Please check. For y equals to any number which is natural number, because they have given y is what? This is the codomain. If you take any codomain, from where you will take? From the, from any y, you're going to take any y value, you'll take from codomain only. That value will have a respective value in the domain set. Try a number, let's say 6. 2 into 6 is 12, minus 1 is 11. So if you try mapping these numbers, let's say I take y as 6. If I take, this is the case of odd. Let's try this value for this as, it's a 3 I take y as 3. 3 into 2 is 6, minus 1 is 5. So this is mapped to 5. Okay. If I take a number, let's say over here, I can take, let's say 6. Okay, y as 6. It is mapped to what number? 12. So any number you are taking, you will have some pre-image. You will have over here some pre-image. Means none of the number will be left out. So in this case also, y will also belong to, for any natural number n, the n will belong to natural number for here as well. For any number y as natural number, your n will also be a natural number. What it means from both of these, that your range and codomain are equal. It means fx is on 2. So it is not 1 1 but on 2. The function is not 1 1 but on 2. Not 1 1 but on 2. Clear? Can be asked for 5 marks as well. This is a pakka 5 marks question. This is a pakka 5 marks problem. The saying, consider the function f r2r. Okay. This is incorrect. Write it properly. F r2r, typing mistake. Where fx is given as 10x plus 7, so that it is invertible, and find the inverse of f. Okay, sir. Let's try. So let's start from here. F of x1 equals to f of x2. What we get? 10x1 plus 7 equals to 10x2 plus 7. 7 and 7 is cancelled. I get 10x1 equals to 10x2. 10 is cancelled, so I get x1 equals to x2, which means what? Clearly, fx is 1 1. Because if f of x1 equals to f of x2, and we're getting x1 equals to x2 means fx is okay. All right, sir. And what about onto function then? For onto, we'll find the range. So if I take y equal to 10x plus 7, let's find the subject x now. How do we do that? Move y over here, 7 over here, so we get y minus 7 equal to 10x. X as y minus 7 by 10. Now think about it. For y belongs to any natural, this is given as codomain. Y as any real number. Take any real number y. 5, 15, 16, root 15, any number you take, real number. Root 15 minus 7, any number you take, difference of two real number is real number, divided by real number will be still a real number. It means for any y real number, x will also be a real number. Means for every y in codomain, there will be a pre-image in domain. Okay, so we get fx is on 2. Okay, in that case, what we're going to get? So we say fx is bijective, hence invertible. Means I can find the inverse of this function. We have to check whether it is invertible or not. Yes, it is invertible, sir. How do you find inverse? So inverse is going to be, let's say, like this. F inverse of x, okay, will have, first of all, you will interchange the domain and codomain, R to R, but they are both R only, so it will remain as it is. and the function will become actually the same function you will write, but interchange the value. Write x as y and y as x. So write this as f inverse of x is equals to x minus 7 upon 10. Write x as y. So whatever you made the subject know over here x, interchange x and y. So x as y and y as x. This is your answer. Now let's do the last question of this chapter. This is a 5 marker, by the way. This is a clear 5 marker. This is also the PYQ. PYQ from question bank has been there. Okay. This is the last question. This is from again your question bank. Defined f is, so this is your set A, r minus 3. Set B is r minus 1. Means set A means all real number except for 3, and set B means all real number except for 1. And the function is defined from where to where? From A to B. Check for it is bijective or not. So we'll start from 1, 1 first of all. So f of x1 equals to f of x2. That's how we start. That's how we start. Now we'll write this x1 minus 2 upon x1 minus 3 is equals to x2 minus 2 upon x2 minus 3. Cross multiply x1 minus 2 into x2 minus 3 and x1 minus 3 into x2 minus 2. Let's cross multiply. To the expansion, you'll have over here x1, x2 minus 2x2 minus 3x1 and plus 6. On this side, x1, x2 minus 3x2 minus 2x1 and plus 6. Correct? x1, x2 is cancelled, sir, and plus 6 is cancelled, sir. Continue. So I have over here minus 2x2 minus 3x1 equals to minus 3x2 and minus 2x1. Let's move something. How will we move it? Let's move this part over here and this part over here. I get 3x2 minus 2x2. That becomes x2. And over here, minus 2x1 plus 3x1. That becomes x2. Started with f of x1 equals to f of x2 and getting x1 equals to x2. Therefore, clearly fx is 1, 1, sir. Fx is 1, 1 as well. Right? Correct? Now let's move on to the onto wala part. Onto wala part. How to do onto wala part? Same, sir. I have taught you always for onto make the subject instead of fx as y. Write this as y. Y equals to what? So this is always same. After this step, what are you going to do? Make x now subject. How can I do that? Cross multiply x y minus 3y equals to x minus 2. I want to make x as subject. So I will move 3y over here and x over here. I get xy minus x equals to 3y minus 2. 3y minus 2. Now let's take over here, what is this? X is common. So I get y minus 1 equal to 3y minus 2. So I get x equals to 3y minus 2 upon y minus 1. This is important. Please pay attention. So for 1, 1, the steps is clear. For onto what we do? We take y as subject and convert that to x as subject. Okay, sir. We are getting over here, bacha, x as 3y minus 2 upon y minus 1. Clear, sir. Now, what is the range over here? Tell me what is the range? Range means constraint on y. Means what value y cannot take and what value y can take. So, y can take any real number. In the numerator you check, y can take any real number. But it can't take 1. So, all real number except for 1. This means what? Y cannot be equal to 1. So, range is all real number except for 1. Good. Check the codomain, please. Take the codomain, please. Codomain is over here, B. Codomain is, set B is the codomain. Set B is the codomain. Is it same? Yes, the codomain is same as set B, which is same as what? Value. I'm getting what? Range is equal to what? Codomain. What it means? It means fx is onto. Fx is onto. So we have 1, 1 and onto both. We have fx as 1, 1 and onto both. It means fx is bijective, which means invertible. Okay, so f inverse will exist. F inverse of x will exist. Okay, and how do you define this value? So first of all, let's write this. F inverse will exist. Exist from where to where? B to A actually. B to A. Because when you're writing F inverse, it'll be the domain and codomain switches, right? So it is A to B in F. So F inverse will be what? B to A. Notice the value of F inverse of x. As I said, you have the function in the x subject, make x as y and y as x. You have the answer as 3x minus 2 upon x minus 1. Please check. 3x minus 2 upon x minus 1. This is your function inverse. Okay. Anybody has doubt in this question? Anyone? This is an important problem, by the way. This is the end of your chapter relation and functions. I'm sorry, Akash, I took some more time, but now I'll move on to what you were asking for, inverse trigonometric function. For all of you who are joining right now, joining late, if you don't have any information regarding this, let me tell you one last time today that all of this is available in our AIO page. Because this is a, our learning platform we are providing for free. There is no charge for this. Simply you can click on the description and check for free ACE KCET batch. Okay, the link is provided. You'll get to the web page. The link is given over here also in the live chat. You can start accessing from there also. You'll get notes, structure, all the classes, schedule, doubt solving, all of this available. We are also giving you sample papers. So actually, we are giving you beta sample papers, okay, for your FA1. Sample papers are going to be given. Everyone, please remember, we're going to upload sample papers for FA1 for all subjects in this particular platform. Okay, and likewise in future also we'll keep uploading all more content and all more things because we are able to do that over here. In YouTube we are not able to, bacha. Okay, so I'm telling you all. Achha, by the way, in this chapter I have brought 8 MCQs and next 6 are predictive questions. So Akash, you can solve this problem. I know you've been waiting. I'm sorry to waste your time, because you were waiting for this chapter only. So you can start solving it. But I'm telling you all, this please remember, beta AIO is a free next gen learning platform, okay, that we are giving. Okay, that they have come up with. Please use it properly. What is this? So all the lectures, all the schedule is provided over there. You can learn from there also the way you're learning on YouTube. There will be less distractions. And apart from that, for FA1 now, we are going to upload sample papers. Sample papers for all subjects in that only. So please join that. Link is given in the description of this particular video. You can check the chat also. You will find there written as join free ACE KCET batch. It's completely free. No charge is there. Please join right now. I'm telling you, will miss out on that. Okay, and it's not some random sample papers, bacha. Okay, it will be a very useful sample paper. So please join the AIO all in one. What does AIO means? All in one. Your all problems answer. You have doubt solvings also available. You have learning platform. Video you can watch. You can download notes. Everything. Of course, you can download the notes from WhatsApp as well. If you join the WhatsApp, you can download the notes from there as well. But my point is, you can download from here as well. Okay. So do not ignore this. It's for your benefit. We're not, getting anything out of it. Just we wanted to, help you out so that, you all who are serious about studies should get benefit from this, right? Okay. Now starting the questions of ITF. Akash, ready to answer first question? What inverse? So this question does not mean only the answer. I want from all of you to understand this. All the 6 inverse trigonometric function, domain and range can be asked in examination. Whether it is FA, midterm or finals, it will be asked. Answer for this question is of course option C. Option C. Okay. Yes. Anybody has doubt regarding this? Of course not, right? Regarding previous question, you can let me know. Range of sec inverse of x. Range of sec inverse means output. So answer is clearly C, 0 to pi except for pi by 2. Because cos pi by 2 is 0, sec pi by 2 will be undefined. That's why sec inverse is not having pi by 2 in the range. Clear? Let's move on. Principal value of cosec inverse of minus root 2. Okay, this is simple questions on the standard angles. And property is also there. Cosec inverse of minus x is what? Minus cosec inverse of x. This is going to be what? Minus, this value is pi by 4. Answer is minus pi by 4. Option A. Option A. Akash, I want answers from you. Yes. Anyone has any doubt, please let me know in the chat. Correct, Akshita. Super, bacha. Good job. Principal value of cos inverse of cos 7 pi by x. Now understand this. We understand, we all know that cos inverse of cos x is equals to x. Achha, one more thing, guys. I have taught these 2 chapters, relation and function and ITF in detail in our one-shot videos. So if you go on our platform, okay, one second, I can show you over here. One second, this is very, very important, by the way. If you go to our channel over here and if you go over here and check on the home page itself, you will find here second PUC one-shot biology, physics and maths. Okay, you will find what? Check this out. You'll have 2 chapters over here, inverse trigonometric function and relation and function. So I've taught in detail. Okay, one video. You can refer that. For that, I've given you notes. I've given you basically, theory, everything I've discussed over there. Okay, so you can find this session. It will be very much helpful for you. All right. So please refer to this. Very, very important. For these 2 chapters I've done. For the others I've not done yet. I'll do it later. But this 2 I've done. You can use that. It will be very much good for your preparation. Again, you can do all of this, from our AIO page as well. It's all available in the AIO page as well. The faster you can get used to it, it will be better for you. Okay. Yes. Good, Rakshita. Your answer is correct. So cos inverse of cos x is x. That's true. How? This is only possible when x belongs to what? 0 to pi, bacha. But the value given over here is not 0 to pi. It is more than pi. It is outside the principal value branch. Then how to solve it? We have to make some changes over here. Like this. Cos inverse of cos. And this has pi plus pi by 6. Now apply the quadrant rule to this. This will be third quadrant, so it becomes minus cos pi by 6. This is third quadrant, no? Angle pi plus pi by 6 is third quadrant. Apply cos inverse to minus value, it will become pi minus cos inverse of cos pi by 6. That's the formula, right? Cos inverse of minus x is what? Pi minus cos inverse of x. So all these concepts I have given you, and much detailed and understanding been given in the one-shot lecture. So please watch that. You get pi minus, what is this? Pi by 6. That's why Rakshita said answer is pi by Clear? Everyone clear? Question number 5. The principal value of sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. Okay, same understanding. Let's start with this. Sine inverse of sine. Write this as what? We can write this as pi minus 2 pi by 5. So for sine inverse, the principal value branch is what? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. That value is more than pi by 2. That value is more than pi by 2. If you write it like this, it becomes, this is true, right? I'm just writing this angle in this way. There's nothing else I've done. Pi minus 2 pi by 5 is what? 3 pi by 5. Because pi is 5 pi by 5, difference is 3 pi by 5. Sine 180 minus theta, second quadrant, sine is positive, so sine theta. Outside we have sine inverse. Outside we have sine inverse. So this is the answer going to be clearly option C. Answer is. Now this is in the principal value branch. This is called as principal value branch. Yes, Rakshita, Akash, we have Shahana, Rudra, Abhilash, everyone please answer this question. Sorry, next one. Question number 6. This one. What is the answer for this question? So of course, sir, I have to take x value as, prove it, I have to take what? X value as sine theta. To do that, theta must be what? Between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Correct, no? Right? If I'm taking x as, let x be sine theta, it means I have to take theta between what and what? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Correct, sir? That's my first understanding. If you solve it, you'll get what? Sine inverse of 2 sine theta and cos theta. What I get for this? Check this out. Sine inverse of, because this is sine theta, this is cos theta. Sine 2 theta. This is equal to what? 2 theta. Is it always 2 theta? No. This is 2 theta only when between minus 2 plus pi by 2. This property is true when this value is in the principal value branch. Now you take 2 on both sides. You get minus pi by 4. This is what? Pi by 4. Correct? You take 2 on both sides. Now this is my first condition. This is the second condition for inequality. If you take intersection of both the conditions, take intersection of both of the conditions. Okay? Intersections. Take intersection of both the conditions, since both the domain, you'll end up with this value only. Minus pi by 4 and pi by 4. Try on the number line and check. Right? Take intersection of both of them. You'll get minus 2 plus pi by 4. What are you going to do? Apply. I want to find for x, not for theta. X is what? Sine theta. So apply sine on entire thing. You get over here sine theta. Get over here minus sine pi by 4. Over here sine pi by 4. We can do like this because it is an increasing function. If I had cos over here, then inequality will change its nature to less than becomes greater than. This value is minus 1 by root 2. Sine theta is x. Sine pi by 4 is again 1 by root 2. That's my answer. Okay. Answer is option B. It's a very good question. Okay. If this question becomes over here cos inverse, the options will change. I'll show you that as well. If I had over here instead of sine inverse, cos inverse of x, then the question will be different. Question will be completely different. I'll show you that later. I have brought it with me today. Okay, sixth one is done, guys. Yes. Seventh question. This is the same problem we solved right now, right? Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. What is the answer? Which quadrant is this? Check. So sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. We might feel, sir, write 2 pi by 3 and move on. It's wrong. Because, sir, this is in what? This is after 90. This is more than pi by 2. Correct? Now, this is 120 degrees. More than pi by 2. We have to make it into this. Sine inverse of sine pi minus pi by 3. Pi minus pi by 3. Now, you check. I've done nothing. I've just rewritten this. Use the quadrant rule. 2 pi by 3 is what? Pi minus pi by 3. Now you continue. Sine inverse of sine 180 minus theta is what? Sine theta. So you have sine of pi by 3. Now this is going to be what? Pi by 3. So here this question is coming as pi by 3. They have given us 2 pi by 3 means this is wrong. Statement is completely wrong. Statement number 2. Sine inverse of sine theta is theta when theta belongs to minus 2 plus pi by 2. That's correct. This is correct. So 1 is wrong, 2 is true. 1 is false, 2 is true. C is the right answer. 1 is false and 2 is true. Rakshita, please check it. It should be B, right? Not C, na? 1 is false, 2 is true. Rakshita, check. Any doubt in this part? Anyone has doubt in this question? Anyone has doubt in this question? Hope not. This we just solved right now. This we just solved, right? Cos inverse of cos 7 pi by 6 is this. So this is correct. This also is correct because in this principal value branch, that's true. So answer is both true and correct explanation. This is just solved right now. This is just now we solved. Okay. And see, I can see one thing that many of them who joined the previous class have missed out on today. You know why? Because I think they forgot to subscribe to the channel. If you are coming and watching any lecture or learning from anything from us, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and keep the notification bell on. Because we're not giving classes just because we want to give. It's the requirement of the session. That's why we are giving, right? So any lecture that comes over here on our platform Diksha Karnataka will be value addition to your preparation. It will be helpful in the preparation. So if you are here, if you are learning from us, subscribe and keep the notification bell always on. Okay, otherwise you'll miss the class. See, you might watch this session later recorded, but you'll not be able to ask me the doubts, no, like one to one, right? That's the disadvantage. Please try to use that. Okay, this is question number 9. Subscribe and keep the notification bell on. There's no charge for that. Okay, we are doing some learning only over here, not wasting our time. Tan inverse of root 3l, sec inverse of minus 2. Special angle question. This is going to be pi by 3. That is going to be what? Minus, this is going to be pi minus pi by 3. Correct, na? Right? Sec inverse of minus 2 is what? Pi minus sec inverse of 2. Sec inverse of 2 is when? Cos is 1 by 2, that is pi by 3. It cancels. My answer is coming as pi. Option A. Option A. Question number 9, option is A. Anyone has any doubt? Anybody has any doubt regarding the MCQs, previous questions or previous chapters questions? Ask me. Question number 10. Value of sine inverse of 1 minus x minus 2 sine inverse of x is pi by 2. How do you solve that? This is a good question. This is a good question. We'll start by solving on this side, right? Anybody wants to try that? Correct, Rakshita. Answer was how much? Is it coming minus pi by 3? Really? Tan inverse of root 3 is what? Pi by 3 only, right? Correct? That is pi by 3 only. Second inverse of root 3 is second inverse of root 3 beta. Minus 2 is what? Pi minus second inverse of 2. That's pi minus pi by 3. Correct, na? I'll cancel, only pi will be left, right? Okay, please cross check. Nth one. Now for this question, sine inverse of 1 minus x and 2 sine inverse of x. As I said, move this over here. What are you going to have? Sine inverse of 1 minus x equals to pi by 2 plus 2 sine inverse of x. Now take sine inverse on this side, you'll get 1 minus x equals to sine of pi by 2 plus 2 sine inverse of x. Sine of 90 plus theta, which quadrant? Second quadrant. Will be what? Positive only. Will become cos of 2 sine inverse of x. 1 minus x, right? Correct. Everyone is right. Have a look. Cos of 2 sine inverse of x. Correct. All right, sir. Now in this, we'll use a substitution. Sine inverse of x as theta. Try this out now. 1 minus x. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll not do for entire part. Only for this part we'll do. For the right hand side, we'll get what? Cos of 2 theta, right? Because if you're taking sine inverse of x as theta means cos of 2 theta, and this becomes what? 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Correct, now? I'm just doing for the right hand side, not for the left hand side. Only for the right hand side I'm doing. Taking sine inverse of x as theta means 2 sine inverse of x becomes 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Continue. Only for the right hand side. So 1 minus 2 sine theta the whole square. Take here, if I take sine theta over here, it becomes what? X square, na? Correct, right? If sine inverse of x is theta means sine theta is x. So sine square theta becomes what? X square. Now we are getting this as my RHS. Now combine this and this side. You're gonna get what? Right? You get 1 minus x equals to 1 minus 2x square. 1 and 1 cancels. I'll move it over here. We get 2x square minus x equals to 0. X is common. We get 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So from here we get what? X is equal to 0. From here we get x equals to 1 by 2. Equals to 1 by 2. Two answers are there. 0 and 1 by 2. Option A is there. Click and stick and move on. Wrong. Okay. We have two options from the quadratic, correct. But we have to check whether they are suitable for the question or not. Yeah. Let's try. Question is given to us as sine inverse of 1 minus x plus 2 sine inverse of minus 2 sine inverse of, not plus. Minus 2 sine inverse of x equals to pi by 2. Let's try to take x as 0 first. Let's go. We get sine inverse of 1 minus 0 is what? 1. And 2 sine inverse of 0. Right? It will become pi by 2. This is 0 only. So I get pi by 2 minus 0. That's coming as pi by 2, which is equals to RHS. Means when I take x as 0, this condition is true, valid. Let's try to take x as 1 by 2, the other one. X as 1 by 2. Let's try. We get what? Sine inverse of 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 2 times of sine inverse of 1 by 2. Take sine inverse of what? This value is half minus 2 sine inverse of half. That will be how much? Pi by 6. What again? Pi by 6 minus, this will cancel. We'll have over here pi by 3 will be, that becomes what? minus pi by 6, which is not equal to RHS, because RHS is how much? Pi by 2. This is not suitable. This is the only right answer. We had two options, but one of them is not suitable. So do we solve it in the question? No, you can just simply check. In your mind also you can try. This will become pi by, means this will become 30. This will become 30. This will become 60. Not possible, right? You can't have that added to 90. So answer will be what? Only one option, which is this is wrong, this is right. Answer is option C. I hope this is clear. Everyone? Clear, 10th one? Okay. Moving on to the subjective questions now. We have one more. Okay. We have 11th one. We have more. 12th also is there. 12 questions. Total how many I have? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have one more. 18. That's it. 19. Question number 19, by the way. That's it. 20 also is there. Oh, I have many questions. Great. Forgot about it. 21. I have not updated the. Oh my god. Good. 22. This is the last question. Let's get back to the question solving. Right now, we have a lot of questions. Okay, means properly we'll prepare for this particular chapter as well. I have not taken any less questions. Good. Means I'll cover up all the varieties of questions over here only. Okay, we have 11 more questions. Actually, 12 more questions to go. Tan inverse of x as y. I'm looking to find the range on y, right? I want to find the y condition. So what is the range of sine inverse? Our angles -2 plus pi by 2. That's my answer. Sometimes they can ask like this also, -2 plus pi by 2. And this is wrong because this is not equal. In sine inverse, they are both equal. This is the condition for tan inverse. This is for sine inverse. Please remember the domain. 11th one is done. 12th one. This kind of question is there. This kind of questions are there. Domain of sec inverse. Domain of sec inverse is what? So everything except for between -1 and 1. So answer will be what? 1 over here. Range of cosec inverse is the option 3 because we can't have 0 over there, right? And cot inverse range is what? Option 2. 0 to pi. So answer is, sorry, right. So option 3 actually. This is option 2 actually. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. That's option C. 1, 3, 2. A is 1. Option C. Hi Akash. So Akash, hi Trisha, how are you? Akash, I have done almost, I'm going to do almost 22 questions in this particular chapter as well. I've done 12 already. Please watch it again. If you have missed out for whatever reason, please watch it again. Okay? Please watch this again. I'll cover enough questions in this chapter so that you are clear with everything, all the varieties. Okay? Watch this session again. Everyone, don't forget to, subscribe the channel and, keep the notification bell on. Don't miss any classes. Okay, will help you like this in all the sessions, all the practice which is required for your any examination. Tan inverse, cos inverse, sin inverse. Tan inverse of 1 is what? Pi by 4. What is this? Pi minus cos inverse of 1 by 2. By 2. This is what? Minus sin inverse of 1 by 2. So pi by 4 plus pi minus pi by 3 minus pi by 6. Am I right? Cos inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 3, that is pi by 6. If you add them, it becomes what? Pi by 2. 60 and 30 is 90. Check. That becomes what? 180 minus 90 is again 90. LCM is 4. We get pi plus 2 pi. Answer is 3 pi by 4. This is my 2 marker question. This has been a PYQ of board as well. This has been a PYQ of board as well. Okay. Another 2 marker, same on the standard angles. And inverse of root 3 is what? Pi by 3 will be what? Plus pi minus. Actually, I've done this in MCQ as well. Pi minus sec inverse of 2. So pi by 3 plus pi minus pi by 3, that cancels. Answer is pi. Answer is pi. Right? Answer is and that, right? Sine of pi by 3 minus sine inverse of minus root 3 by 2. Simple problem, nothing else. This is again a 2 marker variety. Pi by 3 minus will become plus actually sine inverse of root 3 by 2. So sine of pi by 3 plus this becomes what? Correct, no? Pi by 3 plus pi by 3, sine inverse of root 3 by 2 is pi by 3 only. 2 pi by 3. We have outside sine. Which quadrant? Second quadrant. Sine is positive, so plus. The value is how much? Root 3 by 2 only. Root 3 by 2 only. Is it coming as pi? Did I miss something? If it was 1 by 2, then we'll have the pi. It will also be pi by 2 actually. Where is it? Pi? Akash? Not pi, right? Please check. Question number 16 now. Achha, you have any doubt in the previous question, you can ask me, okay? I'll wait in the last. Once I've done with all the questions, I'll wait for some time. You can always go and check and ask me any doubt if you have. Let's take this as theta. I've taken tan inverse of x as theta, means tan theta is x by 1. We'll take tan on both sides, it will become tan theta is x, that means x by 1. The right angle triangle, this is theta, this is x, this is 1. Pythagoras theorem, this will become 1 plus x square from Pythagoras theorem. I want to find what? Check here, what are they asking us to find? Sine of tan inverse, that is taken as theta. So take theta over here. How much is that? Tan theta is opposite by hypotenuse, x upon 1 plus x square. 1 second guys, 1 second. 15 ನಿಮಿಷ. Sir. Hey guys, security people looking for it. Akash, last question answer is coming as, I'll check, 1 second. This is proven, right? The last question answer is, Akash, coming as root 3 by 2. How is it coming as pi by pi? How is it coming? Sine inverse. How is it pi? Output of a sine ratio, no, it will be always a value, right? It will not be an angle, no. Inverse will be the angle. Okay. Now some 3 markers. This is a 3 marker question. Okay. Sine inverse of 8 by 17, sine inverse of 3 by 5, and tan inverse of 77 by 36. From here, take this as alpha, take this as theta. Continue. It means sine alpha was 8 by 17. This is the angle alpha. This is 8, that's 17. So 289, yeah, minus 64. How much is that? 225, right? So 15 actually. That is what? 15 actually. This is the right angle triangle. Take here, tan alpha becomes what equal to? 8 by 15. Correct, na? Same way. Beta, sine beta is coming as 3 by 5. This is going to be, let's say, angle beta. This is 3, this is 5, this will be 4. So tan beta will be what? 3 by. Why tan we want? Trisha is saying C. C is the, okay. C. I understand. How is it C? Okay. Not an MCQ, is it? Okay. Tan B beta is 3 by 4. I want to get tan inverse on this side with 77 by 36. That's why you have taken tan. Apply this formula. We have alpha plus beta. Check here, alpha for this angle and this is beta. Right here, alpha plus beta for tan. Find this value. You have a formula. Tan alpha plus tan beta 1 upon tan alpha into tan beta. That's what we have. For this you try from here. Tan alpha is how much? 8 by 15. Tan beta is how much? 3 by 4. Same over here. 1 minus 8 by 15 into 3 by 4. Continue please. LCM is 60, sir. 15 4s are. So 8 4s is 32. 15 4s are. So 8 4s are 32. 4 15s are. So 45. Again, this is 60. You have 1 means it will be 60 over here. And 8 3s are 24. This two cancelled. Continue from this. You'll have tan of alpha plus beta is equals to 7 and 7. So 77 by, how much is this? 36. Correct. Now I can take tan inverse on this side. So alpha plus beta equals to tan inverse of 77 by 36. Please check it is proven. Just write alpha as sine inverse of 8 by 17 and beta as sine inverse of 3 by 5. So, this is a 3 marker. The 3 marker. Important question. That it's equal. Where, Akash? Yeah. Where? I think you're having some doubt, Akash. Please ask, no? I'll wait. Don't worry. I'll not rush. For others who are done already, please solve the question number 18. Solve this one. Similar question. I'll wait for Akash's doubt. Akash, please tell me what is the doubt? Yeah. So this is LHS side only, no? This is LHS side only. Please check. And inverse of 8 by 17, you have to write that part. Please write that part over here. Correct. Others, I hope you have that. Exact same question. I'll not solve this one for you. This is alpha plus beta, okay. We have cos alpha as 4 by 5. Right angle triangle, this is alpha, this is 4, this is 5. It will become 3. So find sine alpha from here. Same way, cos beta is what? 12 by 13. This will be 5. Theorem. Find sine beta from here. And the formula you're going to use over here, check this out. RHS is what? Cos inverse. Right? Cos of alpha plus beta. Why plus? Because you have plus sign over here. That's why you're going to use plus. Formula is cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha Sine beta. That's the formula. Find sine alpha, sine beta from here. Utilize over there to solve it. Clear? I hope no doubt. Okay. Same question, exact same problem as the previous one. It's also worth 3 marks. Okay, this is also a worth 3 marks question only. This is also 3 marker. I have done one of the version of this in the MCQ. Let's do this another version. See, as I said, no, this will change. In the previous question, we had what? When we had 2 sine inverse, the answer was minus 1 by root 2 to 1 by root 2. This will change. I'll show you. Again, to prove it, take x as cos theta in this case. It means theta will be from where to where? 0 to pi. When x is, let x be cos theta. Theta is between what? 0 to pi. Done that. Okay, sir. Great. Now what happens to this? Substitute in this question. Let's take LHS now. Sine inverse of 2 times of cos theta into 1 minus cos square theta. Sine inverse of 2 cos theta into, this will become sine theta. So this is going to be what? Inside sine inverse of 2 sine cos, that's sine 2 theta. This becomes what? Simply 2 theta. Only when 2 theta is between minus 0 to pi. This is the condition, by the way, guys. For this assumption, this is the condition. Sorry. One second. Very bad. Yeah. Excuse me. This is wrong actually, because we have the condition different over here. For sine inverse of sine 2 theta, no, the value will be from where to where? 2 theta is equals to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. That's the condition. Okay. Yes. So you're going for sine inverse of sine 2 theta. Yeah, this is the condition, right? Yeah. If you continue, you have to prove this. 2 theta is what you have. 2 theta is, so if you have x as cos theta means you'll have cos inverse over here. That becomes what? Equals to your RHS. You get LHS equals to RHS. Therefore, LHS equals to RHS. Yeah. Please check. Come on. Clear? 20th now. This is again the identity we just solved right now. This was the same question we solved in the form of what? In the form of differentiation, right? Yeah. So how would we get this problem? Exact same approach. 1 plus sin x is there, sir. We'll take this as cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 minus a plus only 2 sin x by 2, and we have over here cos x by 2. Okay. So will become what? Cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 the whole square. When you take root, you'll have the answer over here as simply cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. This is for 1 plus sin x. You go for minus 1, you'll have this minus. Use it over there. Then I get what? This I have taken from question bank. There has been mistakes in question bank, so we'll just check this again. We'll have cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 minus, this is plus actually, cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2, that's the numerator, right? This cancels. Over here, cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2, right? Cos is cancelled. Yes, because if we take minus sign for this, it will become, this is positive, cos is going to be cancelled and this will have minus sign. One second, let me just check for this question that we solved right now that time. One second, I want to see this. I've done a question on this and we had a different answer. So one second. Question. Okay, where is it? Is this one only, right? This one only. So there it got cancelled. Okay, no. We take this out. Your cos cancel this will plus. Sorry, this I think you only pointed out. Yes, somebody pointed this out. This was wrong. Thank you for. Okay, this is wrong. This will become what? Actually plus. This will become plus. It will be also plus. Yeah, remembered right now. It's all plus. Sorry guys. This is a mistake. Calculation mistake. You do that over here, no? You check here. Cos x by 2. Somebody said plus 1 by 2. I don't remember who was him, but it was right who said that. Cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2, and we have minus cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Okay, we'll get cos and cos cancelled. It will be what? 2 sin x by 2. 2 also cancels. We have cot inverse of actually cot x by 2. Sorry, this is what? Y equal to x by 2. So dy by dx should be 1 by 2. My bad. I did not take the calculation properly. That's why it came wrong. So answer is 1 by 2, not minus 1 by 2. Please check. This is 1 by 2. This is the answer. Akash, you were there, right? Correct. You only said the right answer. I took the wrong. Correct. Yeah, that's why I remember right now. Sort of, just changing it right away. Here we go. Yeah, now if you go and check this out, of course we have outside it's the same exact same question, right? We have cot inverse of 2 cos x by 2 upon 2 sin x by 2. 2 and 2 cancels, so cot inverse of cot x by 2. This is the RHS we had to prove. Okay, this is the RHS part we had to prove. My bad, guys. Extremely sorry. This is a mistake that I made, but I've changed it. Apologize for my mistake. Yes, correct. Akash, your answer was right. Okay. Even sometimes teachers also make mistakes, so forgive me for that. Anybody has doubt also? As I mentioned, previous questions also, if you have doubt, if you can just go back and check. I will wait at the last for you to clarify your concerns if you have any. This question is again 3 marker only, but this usually 3 in FA they can ask, because there's no blueprint as such for FA, but in boards these are all 3 markers. There's no 5 marker. Okay, so tan inverse of cos x upon 1 minus sin x. How do you solve this? Same approach. Take the formula of cos x as cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2, and 1 minus sin x we just did right now. This is nothing but cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 the whole square. We just did right now. Take the previous slide, we just did right now. How, sir? Here you can check. When you have 1 minus, this is cos x minus sin x the whole. This is minus, let's say. This will be what? Cos x minus sin x the whole square. Right? So if you use them both, you'll have over here tan inverse of cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Don't worry, I'll give you the clarification that you need. How come I did that? This is the formula. Half angle, double angle formula, you want to say that. Cos square x by 2 and sin square x by 2. Now this is a square minus b square, so I can write this as a minus b and a plus b. This is as it is. This is as it is. You can check here, this part cancels. Achha, I want you to remember this standard form. This is a very standard form, okay? I'll tell you that. Just a second. tan inverse of what are we getting? Cos plus sine, cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 upon, one of them is still left, so cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Okay, Sriram, wait, I'll explain you that. Can you wait for, I have one more question, I think one or two more questions to go. After this, I'll explain you. I'll go back and solve a question especially for fog and Goff. Yes, yes. Sriram, I'll solve that. Yes, I'll go. I have the question, I'll solve it for you. Please wait. Okay? Yeah. Let's get back to this. Now, for this, what are you going to do? Divide everything by cos x by 2. Why would you do that? Because, sir, we have to get this in terms of tan. Outside, we have tan inverse. Divide by cos x by 2. See what happens. This will become 1. This will become tan by cos is tan x by 2. This will be again 1. This will be what? Tan x by 2. Just multiply 1 over here, for my understanding. You'll see. You'll see. You'll have over here tan inverse. Write 1 as tan pi by 4. This is tan x by 2. And this is nothing but 1 minus tan x by 2. And write 1 as tan pi by 4. So basically, I have multiplied 1 over here because I can do that. I can multiply 1 anywhere. So 1 is written as tan pi by 4 because tan 45 is 1. So this is what we are getting over here. Makes sense? Great. Let me show you. So basically, that is the formula, bacha. That is the formula. Tan of pi by 4 plus x by 2. That's the formula. Check. Tan A plus tan B, 1 minus tan A tan B. Tan A plus tan B, 1 minus tan B tan A. That's the formula. Operate on this, you'll get the answer as pi by 4 plus x by 2. That's the simplification they were asking for. Express this in the simplest form, and that's your answer. Pi by 4 plus x by 2. Now what I want you to remember from here is cos x upon 1 minus sin x is what? Pi by 4 minus, sorry, this is tan of pi by 4 minus x by 2. Please remember this. This is important for KCET. I know this, you are not learning for KCET right now, but still remember this. Important formula. For MCQs, even if it is coming for boards. Faster you can solve. Okay? Clear? Yes, sir. What if I have plus over here? What if I have plus over here? If I have plus, sir, then what happens? Then what happens, sir? Then this will be, of course, plus. As simple as that. Because this will be cos square minus sin square, you're going to get plus cancelled. Sorry, just ulta, na? Sorry. Ulta. My bad. I did ulta over here. Sorry, guys. When it is minus, it is plus. And when it is plus, it is actually minus. Sorry. Check here. The question was given for minus. And I got the answer as plus. When it is minus, it is plus. For plus, it is minus. Please remember this formula. One is done. 22 now. Question number 22. Find the values of tan inverse of 1 by 2, tan inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square, and this. So, sometimes they can ask you this in terms of y square also, 1 minus y square upon 1 plus y square. That is also a variety of question. But in this problem, we have taken as 1 minus x square. Difference is there. Okay. But they can ask you about y square also. They'll have a different formula, that's it. We're going to take x value as everywhere tan theta, right? So 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. You need to remember the formula. This is sine 2 theta, and 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is what? Cos 2 theta. This part is the formula side. Tan inverse of 1 by 2 times of sine inverse of sine 2 theta plus, see, that's a mistake actually I was talking about. Can you see this, the mistake over here? Here they have written x and x over here, but they have mentioned y also. Getting it? There is no y in the question. This is a mistake. This is something I've taken from question bank. There's a mistake in the question bank. It's okay. We can solve for x only. We can solve for y also. We can solve for x only. I'm going to solve for x only. Okay. Plus, yeah, cos inverse of cos 2 theta. So half tan inverse. This becomes what? 2 theta plus 2 theta. How much is that? Of course, sir. Tan inverse of 4 theta by 2. This 2 will come inside. Cancels. Tan inverse of 2 theta. That becomes 2 tan inverse of theta upon 2 tan inverse of, no, 2 tan theta, no? Yeah, tan inverse of 2 theta, no, right? Theta will be what, equal to tan inverse of x. Tan inverse of 2 theta will be what? Okay, let's write that. Let's write that. So you'll have over here tan inverse of 2 theta is what? 2 tan inverse of x plus x upon 1 minus tan inverse of x. So 2, excuse me, yeah, 2 tan inverse of x. So this will be what? Let's say in this case, theta will be tan inverse of x, right? Did I miss something out? Looks correct only, that itself. Correct. Here also is correct. No. There's a mistake actually in this question. Can't solve it further, right? Because you have to solve here as this should come as x plus y. Then we have the formula for that. Okay. Then we have the formula for that. It will come as 2x upon 1 minus x square. This should come as 2x upon 1 minus x square. Only when we have outside tan, right? 2x upon 1 minus x square will come. If it is correct now, it will come as 2x upon 1 minus x square. Okay. So as I mentioned, the formula which is there actually, the formula is therefore 2 tan inverse of x. This is tan inverse of, basically 2x upon 1 minus x square. That's the formula. We can't use it over here. Okay. So this is a mistake. Let me show you the, the right part. That will be basically, we will have everything same, will be simply cos inverse of 2, the angle will be different over here. The angle will be different over here. So you have 1 minus, what is given over here? 1 minus y square will be there. For this part, you're going to solve, right? Take the angle different. You have over here 2 alpha plus 2 beta wala case. Got it? Okay. All right. I'll review this. Let me go and check right now and solve that question for who was asking this? Sriram was asking. And a question will solve, and then I'll conclude this as well. But for now, let's move on to that Goff and Fogg condition for relation and function 1 on 2 function. Okay. So, Sriram, when I solve this question right here, I solved without that approach actually. I solved it without the Goff and Fogg approach. But if you want to learn that, I can do it certainly. Okay, I can do it certainly. Fogg and Goff approach. Are you there, Sriram? The question which is given to us is what? Y equal to fx equals to 10x plus fx equals to 10x plus 7. Okay, and the function is defined, f is defined from, f is defined r to r. Let's check once. F is defined r to r, correct. So for this, what you do actually is you take a function, g first of all, and you define this also. Just ulta you'll do. So if it was, let's say, if it was a to b, if it was a to b, then we'll do over here b to a actually. Then in this case we'll do what? B to a. But we don't have this case. If you're asking about the free batch or the paid batch already started, and for KCET we have started teaching already, bacha. Okay, we'll start. We have already started the evening live classes for KCET. We had to stop it because of the FA1. We'll again continue after the FA1 is over. We'll continue our regular classes for CET. Paid batch, how to join? Paid batch, the link you will find. If you go and check the link in the description of this video, you'll find over there. It's written as Pariksha Veera batch. Okay, you'll find in the link of description, you'll find join Pariksha Veera batch. That is for paid batch. Okay. All right. So this is going to be. So this is what we have to assume the function over here, Sriram first. We assume g r to r. How do you find the condition? We start like this. We take the function y equal to 10x plus 7, and our set right now the subject is y. Make subject as x. We can write y minus 7 equal to 10x. So I get x equals to what? Y minus 7 by 10. Okay. So in this function only, no, since we are writing g of x, bacha, okay, we have to replace here y with x. You get the function as x minus 7 by 10. Now you have everything that you need. You have for f also, you have g also. Means you have f function also, g function also. The condition says that for this to be invertible, what is there? The condition is, I'll write the condition first for you. The condition is Goff should be what? Equal to iy, and Fogg should be what? Equal to ix. This is the condition for invertibility or inverse of the function. So it's the batch started from 6th of July actually. So we have done 3 chapters already over there. You can join from the, we still have almost more than 3.5 months left, right? We have August, September, October, November. November 6th is we'll finalize the particular setup for second PUC and CET. So my point is, you can join right now, and the previous classes will be given to you as recorded. Okay, that is the update regarding the Pariksha Veera. For 2.0, bacha, we don't have any update as of now. So once we have anything, I'll let you know. Okay, it's not too late. I understand, because the thing is, no, if you join the crash course 1 month before, that will be too late. But people still join it, and you still get good marks over there as well. So my point is, if you can join early, still not too late. Okay, it is late, but not too late. Don't worry, you have to work harder. You can ask doubts, and you'll have a lot of features over there as well to clear the backlogs. And they're all simple chapters right now. First 3 chapters of maths are very simple. Same goes in other subjects. I hope in the other subjects also. I'm not sure. That your teacher only can tell. Okay, let's get back. This is the definition. This is the condition, by the way. This is the condition. Once you look at this, now we have to find what? So in this case, actually, it is both same. So your domain and codomain are both same over here. We don't have any problem regarding that. But usually when it is different, we have to check very carefully. Okay, and I represents what? Identity function. What's the meaning of identity function? Who will tell? Identity function is what? This means fx equals to x. What's the meaning of that? It means if I put f of 1, sir, it comes back as 1. F of 2, sir, comes back as 2. This is called as identity function. Okay, so let's check. We'll start from here and we'll do the GOF first. So we'll put g of fx. So we'll put fx in g. We'll put fx in g. So this is g over here. So in place of x, we'll put what? 10x plus 7 minus 7 upon 10. Okay? 7 cancels. Okay, and I'm getting what? Yeah, this ulta. Sorry, sir. Should be ix actually. Yeah, iy. Cof is ix. This is iy. Okay, so 10x upon 10. What I'm getting over here? Back to x. This represents what? Ix. So you're getting GOF is equal to what? Ix. Let's try now fog. Let's try now fog. If you check for fog, Sriram, what you'll have? You have to put in the function f, you have to put g. F of gx. What is f? 10 times of x is there, right? 10 times of x plus 7, but replace x by this. So x minus 7 upon 10 plus 7. X minus 7, okay? X minus 7. So 10x plus 7 minus, no, we're putting this here, okay? 10 times of x minus 7 upon 10 plus 7. This is right? Yeah, correct. This is cancelled. We're getting what? X minus 7 plus 7 again cancels. Getting back with x only because they are exactly same. This is representing your iy. This is coming as your iy. Okay. So your GOF is ix and fog is iy. Clearly, the given function is invertible. Okay. Therefore, fx is invertible. Fx is invertible. And what happens in that case? What happens over here? So the gx will actually become your inverse. So it will be f inverse of, the x. And what is the function going to be? What do you have the function as? You have the function as x minus 7 by 10. This is the inverse. Ram, any doubt in any of the steps, please ask me. Here we go, from here. This is, like inverse of different method. Okay, this is how it works. All right. Anybody else has any other doubt? You can go through the entire session and ask me. Okay. Yes. I'll wait only 1 minute. I'm just taking some water. You're welcome, Sriram. Okay. So any other doubts? Any other concerns? Okay. If not, the class is over, guys. Okay. And I'll check the last question. There is a mistake in the problem. I'll check it up. I'll update you. Okay. Anything else you want to ask me? And for all the information regarding AIO page, please go ahead and check it out. This is where you're going to find it. Any video you're going to check, you will find this is your AIO page where you have all the learnings available in one platform, notes, doubt solving, everything is there. So use it very well. Okay, use it wisely. And this is all available for free. So there's no charge for that. Start using it. Okay. This is again same YouTube lectures which is given on YouTube as well. Same lectures will be uploaded over there and you can watch it again. Basically a classroom experience, nothing else. And much more advanced and technology there. platform which is there for paid courses as well. Same is available for you completely free. Okay, so guys, I'll wait for another 2 minutes. If you have anything to ask, I'll answer that. Otherwise, I'll end the class. Okay. If not, all the best. This was your preparation for F1, FA1 for math live classes. Okay, and do not forget to check out my one-shot lectures for relation and function and ITF. I've done that in detail. All the questions have been done over there as well. You can, and I've taught you theory also there, so you can go and check it out. Yes. That's all in this class. See you next time. Till then, all the best. Keep working hard. Take care. Bye bye.